Hello everyone! Welcome to the 23rd episode of the third round of the Reasoned Pleasantview. In the 22nd episode we played Allegra's star child. She was working hard to get a promotion in her paranormal career in hopes to resurrect her deceased husband Jared. But eventually she got charmed by Kevin Bear and got a crush on him. Today we are playing the Swain family, Erik, Tiffany and their daughter Zara. This is Betty and Eddie from the future, and I realize that I must place a disclaimer here. If you guys are sensitive to stuff like domestic violence, please consider not watching this episode, just skip it and return when I'll play Custer and Kevin. Of course, the Swains have also been reset, someone's calling and Erik will have to walk to work. Erik, no, he technically is already at work, but yeah, that's him. Look at Tiffany's wants. It seems like she's a popularity sim, but she is a primary knowledge secondary family. And let's read Tiffany's updated bio. Tiffany is the smart bookworm type. Sometimes she can't help feeling she's better than other girls. Otherwise, how would you explain that she's the only one who managed to get along with Erik? Feed baby. Oh, I've installed breastfeeding mod. I forgot about that. And Tiffany is doing just that. Fine. Also, Erik's got an updated bio too. Wow, he's got a ton of wants about Tiffany, surprisingly. Looks like Erik has married a woman of his dreams, but will Tiffany stand the challenge of being a mother? Yeah, Tiffany couldn't get pregnant for quite a long time in the previous round, and he hoped to have a boy, but Tiffany gave birth to a girl. And looking at all her wants, I think I wanted her to become friends, or at least try to become friends with Kaylin. Because clearly Cassandra is not Tiffany's social standing. Talon, well, he is a half-playable, not that exciting. Chester, he's a bit weird. Ray also has been reset and never went to work. Now Ray lives downstairs, not Brianna. Brianna has moved in with Tammy, her wife, and Ray had to move out because the Kuderks had another child, and Erik expects a lot from Tiffany, but in case you don't remember, she only has 2 cooking skill points, and it's obviously not enough. She's got nothing else to do. Erik told her to be a stay-at-home mother, so looks like she'll have to clean everything. Well, what else can she do? Maybe call Ty Bubbler? She's already friends with Zara, by the way. That's good news. Oh, she also needs to call John. She's got a crazy amount of friends. Even these two, Gordon and Andrea, are her friends. I think Tiffany is not just a pick-me girl, but she's also trying hard to be liked by everyone. That's why she never took anyone's side in the sorority. And in real life, like outside the sorority, she's still trying to be liked by as many Sims as possible. That's why her friends come from absolutely different worlds. Look at that, their rent is really, really big. I hope Erik will get a promotion today. Does he qualify for promotion? He still wants to be friends with Martin and Angela. Yes, he does. He does qualify for a promotion. That's exactly what they need to pay the rent. I'm going to speed the time up. I'm really waiting for Erik. Because to be honest, Erik is a more exciting half of this couple. Now Andrea, you see, is calling Tiffany. Please, Erik, get a promotion. You, Tiffany, sit here. Yes! Wow, he's got a lot of money. And he's now a comic book penciler level 4. Yeah, looks sweet, right? Now, Erik, you can go use bathroom. And looks like Tiffany will have to cook dinner. I've been trying to delay this moment because I am not confident in her skills at all. I want him to go to a community lot. You see, Tiffany happens to have one bolt of chemistry with Jimmy Phoenix, one of their neighbors. And because Erik knows Jimmy as a pervy guy, he sort of suspects that Jimmy might hit on Tiffany or something like that. Anyway, he's a pretty jealous type. So I would love the Swains to not only buy some better outerwear for themselves, but also I want Erik to try to talk Tiffany into changing her style, because the way she is dressed now is not really suitable for a housewife. She looks too sexy, too seductive. Erik doesn't like that. And because Tiffany is a girl who's really trying to be liked by everyone, that's why she listened to Heather's fashion advice. That's also why she listened to Erik when he told her to quit her job, and most likely she's going to listen to him this time again. Erik doesn't respect Tiffany to the point he is buying clothes for her. She doesn't choose her clothes herself anymore. She lets Erik do this. Let's buy this one. I don't care that other Sims might have it, but I simply do not see anything else on Erik. Yeah, it's more modest looking than this one, which I bought for Kaylin. Or maybe even something like this, to match his preferences, because his favorite color is black. But no, it's too boyish, right? And Tiffany must still look like a female, so... Tiffany has just cooked dinner. Luckily it went successfully, but she must not eat without Erik. And Zara's birthday is tomorrow. She will become a toddler. Of course, Erik wants to gain a skill point. Oh, he needs it for his next promotion. No, 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 no. Don't feed Zara. What, Erik? Why is he eating it in the living room? He probably got mad because he had to serve dinner himself. So he decided not to snap at Tiffany and went to eat in the living room. Looks like the breastfeeding mod somehow broke the no baby harassment mod. They are literally obsessed with Zara, and I don't like it. I absolutely can't see Erik being too involved with the daughter he never wanted. He probably overall doesn't mind girls, but he really wanted his firstborn to be a boy. Call Martin, for example, Erik. Clean up, Tiffany, come on. If Erik sees what a slob you are, I mean, she's not sloppy, but she isn't neat either. I'm pretty sure Erik will be highly disappointed. Erik likes Martin because together they can hate on Heather. Yeah, Erik is telling Martin about his daughter. And they're friends. Martin has recently realized that Brittany was not like the best friend in his life, but he still somehow doesn't see Erik's true identity. That's enough. Erik is hearing some TV noises from this room, and I want him to lecture Tiffany for not serving him his dinner and for not cleaning the kitchen after everything. Tiffany, I bought a different outfit for you. You know, you're wearing this tight miniskirt and high heels. It's not super comfortable. And Tiffany's like, yeah, I remember when I changed my style like that, I had a lot of doubts. Maybe it makes me look stupid. And they're talking about Andrea, because Andrea's style choices are absolutely horrendous. Fine, Tiffany, go upstairs and plan every day. Plan outerwear. And here is Tiffany's grandma's look. Well, Tiffany, now you don't look stupid anymore. She's really exhausted. But Erik needs to take a bath too. And I don't think he would let Tiffany go to bed before him. Oh, look at that! She really needs to make bed to not ruin Erik's impression of herself. Use and take bath. Tiffany, just don't go to bed, please. You can relax. Yes, I think that's a better idea. Read a book and make sure that you are a respectful and obedient wife. Zara went into her diaper. No time for reading, really. She's so exhausted. Okay, relax again. I'm going to make Erik change Zara's diaper and lecture Tiffany about not changing Zara's diaper when it's clearly her duty. Let's pretend that Erik heard Zara's yells from downstairs. Hold Zara. And Tiffany is just so exhausted, or she really got stuck in that book and ignored Zara's screams. Change diaper and put Zara in crib. He's not going to get rid of the diaper, of course, because he's a slob. Are you deaf, Tiffany? Zara was yelling. Even I heard her from the bathroom. It's your duty to change her diapers, not mine. I'm a man and you're a woman. That's all you need to know. Uh-oh, Erik woke up first. And he is quite hungry, and the carpool for him will arrive soon. And Zara is screaming. Oh no, oh no. Luckily, they have some leftovers, cat leftovers, Erik. When Tiffany is going to wake up, what? No leftovers? I think this apartment building is glitched and the leftovers, yeah, somehow disappear from the fridge. Yeah, he walked into Zara's nursery, saw that dirty diaper, heard his daughter scream, and he's mad and he's got no breakfast, no leftovers. I think Erik is going to wake Tiffany up. And it's going to be a very unpleasant awakening for her. Irritate, insult her. You're the worst woman. Don't you know that women must cook? And slap her too. How long were you going to sleep? Walk to work. Oh, Tiffany. Oh yeah, now she wants to talk to Custer. Wait a second, Erik. Wait a second. Lock the door. Allow me only. And also, he's going to get rid of the telephone. Like, break the telephone down so that Tiffany cannot leave or speak to anyone about what he has done to her. Now that Tiffany cannot leave the apartment or talk to anyone, it's just her and her rage. She is clearly shocked, but she still hopes to calm Erik down if, like, she cleans everything. Well, there is still a chance, Tiffany. Remember, Erik was quite nice with you before you disappointed him like that, forgot to cook breakfast for him. No, don't feed her. Maybe it's already time. Feed baby, fine. Feed your daughter. She's been screaming, that's why Erik got so mad too. Let's take a look at their relationship. Oh yeah, they're no longer in love, but Tiffany still has a crush on Erik. What about him? Oh, he no longer loves her or has a crush on her. He's realized that she wasn't a perfect woman. At the same time, Erik is still a family sim, so I believe he's going to try to save his family, sort of, and never leave it. There is one thing I've noticed about Erik Swain's character. Those few who play him somehow always ignore the fact that he is a family aspiration sim who's very grouchy, so he was clearly meant to be an abuser. It's a chance card for Erik.
While sitting at his desk sketching out the latest sales of Spider Sim issue, Erik has a revelation about how women are portrayed in comic books.
He realizes it's high time that the female form be realistically represented. Oh no, I don't think Erik would ever care about that. Wow, Erik is active. Okay, let's draw on style. Oh, he got a bonus of 5,000 simoleons? That's literally so hilarious because Erik is a sexist. And all of a sudden at work he decided to portray women more realistically. Probably got inspired by Tiffany's tears or something. Like, oh, women can be so ugly when they cry. That's what I'm going to draw in that comics. I always try to make Tiffany cook more complicated dishes. And especially today, when Erik yelled at her that hard. She's like, I must not disappoint him further on. I don't want to be beaten up. I must do everything correctly. Oh wow, at least now she's going to get another cooking skill point, so probably Erik's lessons... That's horrible. Erik's lessons didn't go to waste. I think Tiffany need to cuddle Zara. And also it's Zara's birthday soon. Oh, I can't wait to see if she resembles Erik or not. Because if she doesn't, then Erik is going to be mad again. Well, I'm still not sure about making friends with Angela. Now Erik doesn't love Tiffany anymore, so I don't think he would care about making friends with Tiffany's friends. Let's unlock that wand. You, Tiffany, play with Zara. Cuddle Zara, yes. Now Zara is your only ray of sunshine and your only piece of happiness. Yeah, and watch TV very quickly before Erik returned. Oh, she really needs to clean this. Change to the news channel. Yes. Tiffany still needs to learn the news somehow. I bet now she is really shocked that Erik destroyed their telephone. But I've got an idea considering that. Oh, here is Erik. He's not hungry, so you, Tiffany, go here, sit in the nursery. She was trying again to ask Castor for help. Yeah, I think now Tiffany sort of regrets that she gave up on Castor so quickly at university. Like, why was I so foolish? He clearly liked me and I still decided to go for Erik. Oh, yes, so this is going to be better. Walk to a community lot, Erik. I want him to buy a cell phone for himself so that he can still contact his friends and Tiffany can't. You see, Erik wants to eat chili, but Tiffany can't cook it. Clearly, if both Swains, Tiffany and Erik, just disappeared from the radar like that, it would be suspicious. But Erik is still contactable, sort of, so it's not as suspicious. Who knows, maybe like Tiffany's too busy with the baby. Hold Zara and age her up. And by the way, Tiffany and Erik are already 27 and Zara will turn 2 right now. Wow, they're best friends. Congratulations, Tiffany. Tiffany now I think is mostly staying with Erik for the sake of the baby. Bring Zara to cake. And Erik's telephone is ringing. Tiffany's like, so that's what you have done to me, Erik. You bought yourself a mobile phone and I cannot call any of my friends to tell them what a monster you are. Hi, I'm John, since my friend Tiffany. Oh, probably some of Tiffany's friends are concerned about her. No, Erik will not go anywhere with you. Yeah, just look at him. Use. Oh, now he's going to use it and realize that it's dirty. Oh no. He rolled the one to fall in love with Tiffany. So at the same time, he still saw that she was... yeah, you see, she was trying hard to redeem herself. Yeah, Tiffany wants to be friends with at least someone. Okay, appreciate her. I see today you're doing a much better job, Tiffany. What about Zara? Well, I think her eyebrows are Erik's, yes, clearly. Eyes are probably Erik's too. I think overall she resembles Erik more. And let's take a look at her personality. Wow, extremely neat. Tiffany is not nearly as neat. Shy like Erik, super serious when neither Tiffany nor Erik are that serious. And yeah, she's not as grouchy as Erik, but still more on the grouchy side. And super active like her dad. Yeah, Tiffany's got a lot of work ahead. I want her to change Zara's appearance again, because we've already seen this hairstyle on toddler girls way too many times. Zara, yeah, clearly eyebrows are Erik's, eyes probably Tiffany's, nose I think is Erik's, lips I think are also Erik's. Let's give Zara this hairstyle and buy a dress for her. Now Tiffany, lots of work to do. Before Erik saw this mess, clean everything up. I think I'm going to buy a xylophone for Zara because Erik is a creative guy and he wants his kids to be creative too. Look at her needs and look at Erik's. And also Tiffany will be the one responsible for raising Zara, not Erik, because raising kids is not for male sims, right? Oh, he's mad at Tiffany. Like, she doesn't take care of the kid. She could be playing with our daughter. You, Tiffany, clean and take bath, and then yeah, she will also have to put Zara in crib, and tomorrow Erik, as usual, will go to a community lot and buy new outfits for Zara, because a girl must always look like a girl. Okay, she's already on her way to forgiving Erik. Same for him. Yeah, today Tiffany worked harder and deserved some forgiveness. Look at her. Like, I can't believe I married him. I won't be able to work so hard every day. Why can't he take care of our daughter? She looks so much like him. Erik is already half rested, and Tiffany clearly isn't. Also, when Zara wakes up, it will be Tiffany who will have to wake up. She wants to learn to walk. I think we'll start with this. Yeah. Sorry, Tiffany, sorry. You don't want Erik to hear Zara's screams. Let Zara out. Oh no, no leftovers again. She wants to play peekaboo with Zara. Oh, that's sweet. Erik woke up! Oh no, because of Zara's screams! Lecture, Tiffany. For now, it's going to be just lecturing. Tiffany, you should wake up earlier to let our daughter out of her crib. I heard her screams regardless. Just do something. Let's try pancakes. Oh, Tiffany, please don't burn the pancakes. Oh no, she burned them! Shame, shame. Well, another reason for a huge scandal. Erik needs breakfast before going to work. Too bad breakfast looks like this. No, Tiffany, you really need to potty train Zara. Oh yeah, look at Erik. He never expected to eat anything like this. Clean up, Erik. Erik, of course, never wants to eat that again, so he decided to get rid of the entire plate. And you guys really need to discuss that. Attack Tiffany for serving you burnt pancakes. And Tiffany is also so hungry. Oh no! Erik won. Go here. Yeah, Tiffany really need to eat. Yeah, that's her first move, otherwise she might die. He started from slapping her and ended by complete physical assaults. Sam has warned you, Tiffany. Tiffany herself is still sort of hungry, and I think because she lost a fight to Erik, there must be some consequences on her face. So first of all, now Tiffany is no longer a beautiful, smart bookworm type or whatever it was. She is a broken and heavily mistreated woman. So I think her hairstyle must reflect that. I have an idea. I want... that was a purple one, I believe. Yeah, I want this to be her new hairstyle. Sort of, she looks messier now. She has no possibility to look after her appearance anymore. She's constantly busy. She needs to clean everything. She needs to raise Zara and so on. So yeah, no makeup on her face. And I want Tiffany to get a bruise under her eye. Yeah, like this. She's trying to cover it up with her bangs. Yeah. Tiffany is not allowed to walk out of the apartment. Erik locked her up, so no one is going to see this but himself. Oh no, I cannot look at it. That's so shocking. Of course, Tiffany doesn't like that. She doesn't like being beaten up. And poor Zara, she has to look at this from her very young age. She's already witnessed her parents fight, and now she looks at her mother with a bruise under her eye. That's literally heartbreaking. You may ask, why am I doing this then? You see, Tiffany has always seemed to me the most boring out of Sim State pre-mades. I couldn't come up with an idea concerning how to spice Tiffany herself up, so I decided to spice Tiffany's life up. And then she's going to take care of her own needs. While Erik is away, she already knows that she's going to get beaten up regardless of her behavior. Sooner or later it will happen to her, so there is no point of trying so hard anymore. And Tiffany's neighbors and friends, they just cannot enter this apartment. It's always locked. By the way, today I think Erik needs to talk to them, sort of calm them down. Oh, Tiffany is fine, it's just so girl, she's so naughty. And Tiffany is always busy. Then she's going to watch TV, then take a bath and go to bed. I don't know, Zara is going to wake up soon too. And everything needs to be cleaned, but we already know Erik. Tiffany already knows him. She still somehow manages to forgive him. I think Erik is not only good at physical assaults, but also at manipulations. He somehow convinced Tiffany that it was all her fault. Well, Tiffany, at least you still have a TV set. At least Erik didn't take this from you. Well, Zara will be awake soon and Tiffany will need to potty train her. Oh, she also needs to empty this before potty train Zara. I know that you're tired. Oh, you see, lots of Tiffany's friends are really concerned about her. Why did she stop calling them? Erik needs to fight the rumors. Yeah, he already wants to be friends with John, probably to convince him that everything is fine in their family. Oh, why did I buy it for her in the first place? That's such a big overlook. What she really needs is this activity table that will let her work on her creativity, and this way she can paint. Okay, you really need to talk to your neighbors, ask Kevin to come out, because Kevin is also Erik's friend, right? So Kevin is a person who Erik needs to convince the first. Now Kevin is not at home, and Tiffany and Erik has just turned 28 and Zara is 3. Call Sam. Looks like he really enjoyed watching spooky movies. I guess he loves violence. Let's call John and try to convince him that Tiffany is doing just fine. I'm sorry, Tiffany, you need to wake up and cook something for Erik. Oh, I don't know. Oh, chef salad. Good thing chef salad exists. It's impossible to burn this dish. Of course, he first decided to talk about his career progress. Talking about toys, yes, Erik, I think, was mentioning Zara and how much trouble she brings into their lives. No, Erik, it's you who brings trouble. Trouble and sufferings. Teach Zara to walk. Starting from the next round, all pre-made freshmen from Sim State Uni will be allowed to work on their skills. I think falling in love with Tiffany is pretty much unrealizable now. Let's focus on getting some delicious foods from Tiffany at least. I think, again, starting from the next round, Tiffany will really focus on studying cooking. Tiffany... Potty train Zara. Oh no, one of the toilets is broken now. Erik will soon go to bed, but Tiffany's got a lot of work ahead. Family life turned out to be a completely different experience when compared to what Tiffany had expected. I know that you're tired, Tiffany. You really need to get rid of this obvious trash. And I also want her to clean the kitchen. Poor Tiffany. I'm so sorry for her. No, oh no, she cannot sleep next to Erik. She can nap on the sofa only, yeah, because clearly she's too mad at Erik. Let Zara out immediately before Erik woke up. I don't think this interaction will last because of Tiffany's needs. But only when Erik wakes up, yeah, she will be able to go to bed. Oh, such a shame. Fine, take bath. Look at this sequence. Burnt pancakes, lost a fight with Erik, lost Erik as a best friend and passed out. Play with blocks. Oh, what a disappointment for Erik. He wanted you to be an artist like him. And we are waiting for Erik to wake up. Luckily, he's not hungry this morning, so he won't need anything from Tiffany. Just use this and change into everyday Tiffany. That's your chance. Oh, Tiffany's friends are so close, but they believe everything is okay, and Tiffany just distanced herself from them because of the kid. And I'm going to end this episode here. I don't think it was enjoyable, nothing of the kind, but I'm sort of proud of myself that I managed to create this creative storyline. I already know that most families in this Let's Play are not wholesome. Probably the only exception is the Dreamer household, but this one is the worst, clearly. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time with Castor and Kevin. Bye!